There's a switch being flipped in 2025 that will change your financial freedom more than any law, any vote, or any crisis you've lived through. And here's what should terrify you. You won't even notice when it happens. Not on day one, not on week one, not even the month after. Because the people who designed this system understand something most citizens never do until it's too late. You don't lose freedom all at once. You lose it quietly, replaced by something more convenient. And that's exactly how cash is being eliminated. Not by banning it, not by announcing the end of it, but by slowly making it impossible to use. Cash, the last form of money that requires no permission, no identity, no surveillance, is being phased out. And the replacement is not crypto or a new version of the dollar. It's something far more powerful and far more dangerous. Programmable, trackable, fully monitored digital money. Most people think digital money is just tap-to-pay, mobile wallets, online banking, but that's not what's happening. What's happening is the quiet removal of your last financial autonomy. And once the new system becomes the default, your relationship with money will change forever. Not because of what you do, but because of what money will be able to do to you. And the most important part is this. 2025 is the turning point. Every major step needed to replace cash is already in motion. Every technological layer is already deployed. Every institution is already aligned, but almost nobody sees it because nobody looks behind the convenience. Whenever a government wants more control, the pattern is always the same. Centralize information, digitize it, justify it with safety, monitor everything, then expand the monitoring until it becomes control. This isn't new, it's just finally becoming digital. Look at East Germany. The Stasi didn't need cameras everywhere. They controlled the people by controlling information. They tracked conversations, relationships, and financial activity. What terrified citizens wasn't violence, it was the simple knowledge that the government could see everything. Look at China. They didn't ban cash overnight, they promoted digital payments. Then, they tied digital payments to identity, then identity to behavior. And now millions of people can be blocked from travel or loans, not because they broke the law, but because an algorithm labeled them low trust. That is what programmable money allows. Look at the United States after 9/11. The Patriot Act expanded financial surveillance indefinitely. Banks tracked deposits, flagged withdrawals, recorded activity. It was meant to be temporary. It became permanent. Because once financial surveillance expands, it never contracts. What's different now is that digital technology has caught up to the ambitions of governments and banks. The idea of complete monitoring used to be impossible. In 2025, it is the system. And the shift is happening through 4 mechanisms working together. The first is the digital ID layer. Almost every major economy is rolling out some version of digital identity. And once your ID is required for every financial action, you lose anonymity forever. Your money becomes permissioned, and permissions can be revoked. The second is the real-time payment infrastructure. Systems like FedNow, Pix, UPI, and Europe's instant payment network aren't apps. They are government-controlled money rails. They allow real-time tracking, real-time freezing, real-time blocking, real-time geofencing. This is the backbone of programmable money. If a government wants to restrict purchases, limit spending, or freeze accounts, the system can execute it instantly. The third mechanism is the slow elimination of cash by banks, not through laws, but by policy. ATM closures, branch closures, cash handling fees, suspicious activity flags, withdrawal limits, deposit delays. The system doesn't need to ban cash, it only needs to make using it a burden. Because when cash becomes inconvenient, digital becomes mandatory. And the fourth mechanism is the endgame. Behavioral money controls. Money that expires, money that cannot be saved, money that only works in certain locations, money tied to carbon quotas, money that automatically adjusts based on your behavior. These aren't theories. China has tested expiring stimulus money. Nigeria has tested restricted spending. European banks are testing carbon-tracked debit cards. And Western governments have already frozen accounts based on political activity. The tools exist. They just haven't been fully linked together yet. And here's the truth you were never supposed to see. This transition is intentional. It's not about innovation. It's not about technology. It's about control. Cash gives you privacy, autonomy, and independence. Digital money gives authorities monitoring, permission, and enforcement. Governments don't want optional compliance. They want automated compliance. And programmable digital money is the way they get it. They don't need to eliminate cash with force. They only need to make your life impossible without a digital wallet. And by 2025, that shift is underway. So, what do you do? First, use cash while it still exists. If people stop using it, businesses stop accepting it. When businesses stop accepting it, banks stop supporting it. And when banks stop supporting it, cash dies. Second, diversify your money across multiple institutions. Don't rely on a single bank or a single app. If your account is ever frozen or flagged, you need alternatives. Third, hold hard assets, gold, silver, land, tools, anything that doesn't require permission to own or use. Programmable money is powerful. Hard assets are power-proof. Fourth, limit your dependency on fully automated systems. Don't let your financial life exist entirely inside one ecosystem. Spread your risk. And finally, stay informed, because this transition isn't coming in the future. It's happening this year, quietly, mechanically, systematically. And once cash is gone, once every transaction requires permission, once your money becomes something the system controls, you don't get that freedom back. If this opened your eyes to what's happening around you, then subscribe, because in the next video, I'll show you the exact moment where digital money stops being convenient and becomes coercive. And once that moment arrives, the switch doesn't flip back.